Wahida's full name was Wahida Prism. Okay, this prism is a glass object, na? Aina type का object रहता है, having many surfaces on it, and whenever from one surface of it, sunlight passes through, just opposite of its side, just to the other end, it disperses into 7 color prism. I'll show you what is a prism. So her father used to call her as Prism. So she liked the name also very much. That's why she herself started calling her as Wahida Prism, and thus her full name was Wahida Prism. She was born on 11th March 1972 in Rajouri district, Jammu and Kashmir. Rajouri district in Jammu and Kashmir, and the name of the place is Thana Mandi. Thana Mandi. Okay. Her father's name was Gulzar Ahmad. Her mother's name was Hazara Kaser, and she did MBBS. She was a doctor in defense. Okay. Her designation was Lieutenant Commander in Indian Navy, Army, Air Force. These three comes under defense. Okay, main defense, and she did her MBBS. She was a doctor, ranked Lieutenant Commander in Indian Navy. At present, Wahida is teaching microbiology at Armed Force Medical College in Pune. You know, we have 4 command hospitals in India, among which Pune Command Hospital is the biggest one. No, one of the biggest one. And here AFMC, if you have heard about Armed Force Medical College, there she is teaching microbiology. Okay. And Wahida Prism is the first woman to lead a parade on Republic Day, 26 January every year. There is a parade, no? Parade आपको पता है ना? Parade होता है जो many troops, all defense sectors and all showcases, whatever, whether it is naval, means navy or air force, army, paramilitary or whatever, they just try to showcase their power, isn't it? So she got an opportunity, wonderful opportunity to lead a parade, and she became the first woman to lead the parade on 26 January. So this is Wahida Prism. She is Lieutenant Commander. So her rank in Navy is Lieutenant Commander. Wahida Prism. She is a doctor, and she is one of the few women who has worked on a naval ship. Generally, you know, women are not allowed to go in a ship in Navy, but as she is a doctor, suppose if it is any kind of war or any situation, doctor has to be there in the ship, isn't it, to look after the patients, the employees, then officers, whatever they are, no? So doctor is needed there. So she got a chance to go to work on a naval ship also. Okay, Navy ship, that means. And she is the first woman to lead a parade, and this is considered to be a big honor in the armed forces. Yes, she got a big honor. बहुत सम्मान है ये parade को lead करना. She was the first lady to lead a parade. Let's look at this map of India and the state map of Jammu and Kashmir. As you can see, already arrowed and pointed, this Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir. Here she was born in Thana Mandi. She has come from a very small village called Thana Mandi. And where is Thana Mandi? It is in Rajouri, Jammu and Kashmir. And she did her schooling in a government school, not any hi-fi or any private school, but in a government school only. And at the time, most of after she studied, most of the girls from the village also studied in her school. Okay, in that government school. So she always wanted to become someone special and move forward in life. See, where there is a way, there is a will. If you have that courage, that will to move forward, you will definitely set a goal, and definitely you will try to reach, and sometimes you may reach also. And she was always wanted to become someone special, and अपना नाम करने का उसको हमेशा she was willing to, and so she always moved forward in life. and she was also very much interested in higher studies and wanted to complete the 10th class. But in her area, जहाँ थाना मंडी में वो वहाँ जहाँ रहती थी, in her area it was a new thing at that time. देखो, एक तो ऐसे परिवार से थी, तो ऊपर से थाना मंडी, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर एरिया. So after 10th actually, from 10th onwards means for girls actually in that area it was not that possible to continue the studies and all, but she wanted to. For that, you know, her father and mother had to face many problems because एक तो ऐसा रिमोट टाइप का एरिया है, ऊपर से उनका मतलब उनका बैकग्राउंड ऐसा था कि गर्ल्स को पढ़ना अलाउ नहीं था. बट एज शी वांटेड टू स्टडी, शी वाज एन इंटेलिजेंट, शी वाज अ गर्ल स्टार ड्यूरिंग हर स्कूल टाइम, है ना, गर्ल स्टार रही है वो. So her father and mother supported her, and but for that her father and mother had to face many problems. बहुत problem face करना पड़ा. Even they had to move out of their village also. उनको अपने गांव से बाहर जाना पड़ गया. They then went to live with her grandmother in रजौड़ी. तो अपने गांव से मूव करके रजौड़ी में रहने के लिए चले गए. And वहां से in रजौड़ी district she completed her 12th. She passed her 12th. Okay. Even when she was very young, she wanted to do something different. She was very fond of riding motorcycle. देखो लड़कियों को मोटरसाइकिल चलाने का इच्छा नहीं होता है ना, लेकिन मतलब जब से वो यंग थी तब से ही उसको अलग करने का मन था. And she was fond of riding a motorcycle. Okay, so this Wahida Prism was having three sisters. तीन बहनें थी उनकी, है ना. तीनों तीनों ही अच्छे, बहुत ही इंटेलिजेंट एंड बहुत ही अच्छी थी. And her father wanted one of them to become a doctor, another one to become a teacher, और third one मुझे नहीं, okay, and third one to become a lawyer. एक को डॉक्टर बनाना चाहते थे, एक को टीचर और एक को लॉयर, या फिर पुलिस में ज्वाइन करो, ऐसे कुछ है, उसके फादर बहुत चाहते थे. And anyhow, her father's dream also came true. She became a doctor in the Indian Navy and her sister is in the Jammu Police Force. देखो उसके फादर का भी ड्रीम came true, isn't it? So एक सिस्टर डॉक्टर बन गई, she herself in Indian Navy, and one of her sister is the police in Jammu Police Force. Okay, and so इतना आसान नहीं था इस to become lieutenant commander and to lead the parade on the to see such fulfillment of all these things. Her way was not that easy. It was very hard. She worked very hard. Her friends and family members actually helped her. She got admission in Jammu Medical College. Jammu Medical College में उसका admission हुआ. She studied there for 5 years and did her MBBS. And when she was very small, no, she would see army officers in a village. She wanted to, बच्चे ऐसे ही होते हैं ना, अभी भी अगर आप लोगों से कुछ आर्मी ऑफिसर आपके पास से जाएगा गुजरेगा तो आपके भी मन में ऐसा होगा ना, मैं भी ऐसा ऑफिसर बनूंगा, मैं भी ऐसे करूंगा, है ना. बच्चों के तो मन में होता ही है ऐसा, it's no doubt. So this was really a big dream for her to become an officer, defense officer. So while in school, she attempted camps, climbed mountains, and was a girl guide. देखो वो गर्ल गाइड भी रह चुकी है अपने स्कूल के टाइम पे ना. एंड आफ्टर शी बिकेम अ डॉक्टर, जब वो डॉक्टर बन गई, शी अपीयर्ड फॉर एन इंटरव्यू टू बिकम द आर्म्ड फोर्सेस. अच्छा, डॉक्टर बनने के बाद उसने आर्म्ड फोर्सेस में इंटरव्यू दिया एंड शी गॉट सिलेक्टेड एंड was trained for 6 months. So ये जो आप देख रहे हैं ना, this is the picture of a submarine, है ना. सबमरीन जो पानी के ज्यादातर टाइम पानी के अंदर ही रहता है ना, अंदर अंदर से ही वो पूरा मतलब घूमता रहता है, पानी के सतह से बहुत कम आता है. दिस इज सबमरीन. तो बहुत ऐसा कम होता है कि कुछ ही लेडीज को शिप में जाने के लिए मौका मिलता है या फिर नहीं मिलता है. तो वेरी फ्यू लेडी ऑफिसर्स हैव वर्कड ऑन अ शिप and she is one of them. Earlier women were not allowed to go on naval ships. When an opportunity was given, she herself went forward and gave her name. तो उसको किसी जैसे शी वांटेड टू डू समथिंग डिफरेंट इन हर लाइफ, सो तो जैसे अपॉर्चुनिटी आया तो उसने खुद अपना नाम दिया कि आई विल गो टू द शिप सबमरीन व्हाटएवर इट इज, एंड शी वांट टू डू एवरीथिंग व्हिच पीपल थिंक वुमेन कैन नॉट डू, है ना, कुछ लोग सोचते हैं ना वुमेन लोग ये काम नहीं कर पाएंगे, बट शी वांट टू डू एवरीथिंग. एट प्रेजेंट वुमेन आर नॉट अलाउड टू गो इन सबमरीन्स. तो सबमरीन्स में एक्चुअली देखो शिप में वुमेन लोगों को जाना अलाउ है, जो नवल शिप है ना, नेवल का शिप होता है आजकल तो अलाउ हो गया है, बट सबमरीन्स में, इन सबमरीन्स women are not allowed to go. So that is why Wahida Prism wishes that sometimes if she will be allowed, she will definitely go to this submarine. Okay. Now this is the picture. This is not your आपका ये एकदम वो आपका दूसरा वाला शिप नहीं. दिस इज शिप, नेवल शिप. ओके, जो नेवी लोगों का शिप होता है वो है नेवल शिप. इट सो इन दिस पिक्चर आपको देख रहा होगा, ये अंदर का शिप के अंदर का इस टाइप का होता है. ये कंप्लीट नेवल शिप है, ठीक है ना, आपका दूसरा वाला शिप नहीं है ये. सो इट इज हर रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू, देखो शी वॉज अ डॉक्टर, so whenever she got a chance to get into the ship, being a doctor, it was her responsibility that whoever stays in the ship, they should who are there in the ship, no, जो भी membership में है, they should stay fit and healthy. And she carry out medical checkups of all the officers and sailors. जो भी जितने भी लोग होते हैं उन लोगों का टाइम टू टाइम मेडिकल चेकअप होना बहुत जरूरी होता है ना, एंड वो करती थी. एंड शी ऑल्सो हैव टू मेक श्योर कि यहाँ वहाँ कचरा ना फेंके कोई भी, बिकॉज इफ देयर गार्बेज गेट्स कलेक्टेड हियर एंड देयर इनसाइड द शिप, तो क्या होगा, rats will be there and it can damage, sorry, it can spread some kind of diseases of people inside the ship. Okay, क्योंकि आपको पता है ना रैट से हमें रैट से भी हमें इन्फेक्शन आता है, बीमारी आती है ना. So rats and garbage can spread diseases, all of us know. So she tried to keep a check of all, and she kept everything ready for a medical emergency on the ship. किसी को बीमार पड़ गया, कुछ पड़ गया, तो वो she always used to be ready. And in case there is an accident in the ship, जैसे कि फायर हो गया या कोई भी छोटा मोटा एक्सीडेंट हो गया, being a doctor, she had to be ready all the time to deal with such accident or any unexpected situation. Being a doctor, है ना, इसीलिए डॉक्टर्स को भी लेके जाते हैं शिप में. And she is the first woman. She is the first woman to lead a passing out parade. देखो कितना बड़ा सम्मान की बात है. And so much it is मैंने it's a big thing that today we are discussing about Wahida Prism, है ना, कितना बड़ा सम्मान की बात है. Her seniors actually gave her this opportunity to lead to lead a parade. Okay, so but actually why the seniors chose her, gave her opportunity, because her performance was very good. So by seeing her performance for 3 years, 3 साल तक उसको ऑब्जर्व किया गया, and when her seniors found that she is the best and suitable to lead a parade, okay, she became the leader of her platoon. So in a parade 4 platoons marched behind the leader. एक परेड में क्या होता है, एक लीडर के पीछे 4 प्लेटून्स ऐसे ग्रुप में, खंड में ऐसे ग्रुप में ऐसे आते हैं ना, जैसे कोई भी हो गया, चाहे लेफ्ट राइट करके आओ चाहे कैसे भी आए, तो उस टाइप के 4 platoons she became the leader of that 4 platoons in a parade. And 36 commands have to be given during the entire parade. जब तक उनका मार्चिंग खत्म नहीं होता है 36 कमांड्स पता है, ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, क्या बोलते हैं, ग्रुप, जैसे हम लोग स्कूल में बोलते हैं ग्रुप, दाएं देख बाएं देख सीधा चल सलूट दे, ऐसे जो कमांड करते हैं ना, कमांडिंग जिसको बोलते हैं, जो लीडर को करना होता है. एंड वो दैट इज अ वेरी वेरी ग्रेट जॉब, बिकॉज अगर आप एक भी डायलॉग भूल जाते हैं, मतलब वो जो डायलॉग मतलब कमांड भूल जाते हैं, लिंक टूट जाता है, तो इट विल बी अ वेरी वेरी, मतलब क्या बोले, शेमफुल कंडीशन, इजंट इट? सो she did it. Okay, 36 commands उसको देना पड़ा in the entire parade, and all these commands were given in a loud voice. जोर से चिल्ला के बोलना पड़ता है ना? आप लोगों ने देखा होगा अगर 26 जनवरी का परेड वगैरह देखा होगा तो, and so that it is heard till the rear, ताकि मतलब सबको सुनाई दे, ठीक है ना? And the voice should also reach the spectator sitting on the other side of the ground. नॉट ओनली जो झंडा फहराया जो वीआईपी से बैठे हैं, बट द स्पेक्टेटर्स जो लोग देख रहे हैं वहां तक भी आवाज जाना चाहिए कि किसी ने कमांड दिया है बोल के, है ना? आप जब 26 जनवरी का परेड देखते हो तो कहाँ इतना दूर कैमरा होता है, वहां तक आवाज आता है जब कमांडिंग कर रहे होते लीडर, है ना? सो विथ 36 कमांड्स and 4 platoons she marched, sorry, she became she leaded the parade. Okay, that is why she because मतलब इसीलिए she is very much famous for. And one has to shout 36 commands, and अगर if one gets even sorry, if anyone gets means forgets even one command also, then the entire parade will get spoiled. Just imagine, आपको एक भी कमांड अगर भूल जाते हो तो पूरा पूरा परेड खराब हो जाता है ना? So she practiced every morning and evening for a month. एक महीना पूरा प्रैक्टिस किया. But she has been participating in parade since school. वो स्कूल से ही वो गर्ल गाइड रह चुकी है ना? So she was participating since then. So about the name Prism. This Prism name to her was given by her father. प्रिज्म क्या होता है? देखो आपको यहाँ पे एक पिक्चर दिख रहा है ना, सॉरी इस साइड में, वेयर आई एम मूविंग माय कर्सर यू कैन सी दिस इज अ ग्लास स्ट्रक्चर हैविंग मेनी एजेस इन इट, डजंट इट? ये प्रिज्म होता है काइंड ऑफ ग्लास which reflects 7 colors. सपोज एक साइड से अगर वन लाइट गिरता है ना, सनलाइट और कुछ भी एक लाइट गिरता है, फ्रॉम द अदर साइड इट विल स्कैटर इनटू 7 कलर्स विद योर, है ना? इंद्रधनुष जो होता है ना, रेनबो के कलर में स्कैटर होता है, दैट इज प्रिज्म. So her father wanted her to be like a prism. कभी कभी हम बोलते हैं नेम का भी बहुत इफेक्ट होता है, मजाक से ही क्यों ना बोले, it affects really. So her father actually wanted her to become a prism. Prism means what? एक लाइट डाला उसमें and she came out with flying colors. She came out with the dispersion of 7 colors. That is why her father named her as Prism. Okay, बचपन से ही उसका नाम, from the childhood itself. Since so here her name was Wahida Prism. So Wahida works as a doctor in the Indian Navy, and she is the great story what we learned about our Indian honor woman Lieutenant Commander Wahida Prism. Okay, she is the great honor woman in our Indian what to say, defense. Actually there are 3 wings of Indian defense services. First is Indian Army, second one is Indian Air Force, and third one is Indian Navy. Indian Army ka this is the uniform of Indian Army, this is the uniform of Indian Air Force, and this is the uniform of Indian Navy. और सबका अपना अपना लोगो है, आपको तो पता ही है, केवी का अपना लोगो है ना, आप लोग लोगो पहनते हो ना, बेल्ट इन द बेल्ट, देन ऑन स्वेटर, जहां भी पढ़ते हो, जहां भी आप लगाते हो. Similarly, these defense services also have their own logos. Suppose this orange color logo is for Army, Indian Army. Second one you can see this one is for Indian Air Force, and third one is for Indian Navy. उनका हर एक का, चाहे वो कोई भी डिपार्टमेंट हो, हर किसी का अपना अपना एक लोगो होता है. Okay, so a quick revision very fast. Quick revision. So it is about defense officer Wahida. Her full name was Wahida Prism, and she was born on 11th March 1977 in Rajouri district, Jammu and Kashmir, a small place called Thana Mandi. And her father was Guljar Ahmed, mother Hazara Kesar, and she did her her education qualification in MBBS. And her designation in Navy is Lieutenant Commander. At present, she is posted in Pune Armed Force Medical College, where she is teaching microbiology. And her real name is Wahida Prism. And why she is famous for? Because she was the first woman to lead a parade. And She is one of the few women who has worked on a naval ship. शिप में हर औरत को हर वुमेन को जाने का मौका नहीं मिलता है, but she got a golden chance to go to ship. Okay, and she also got a wonderful chance to lead a parade, and this is considered to be the big honor in the armed forces. And this is the state map of uh, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. आप येलो कलर आपका दिख रहा है यहाँ पे, है ना. तो यहाँ पे जो मार्क्ड एरिया है, दिस इज द राजौरी डिस्ट्रिक्ट वेयर शी बिलोंग टू, and she studied in a government school. Okay, but as she belonged to a small area, small remote type of area, and her background was like that, from 10th onwards the girls were not able to study, go for higher studies. So, but she was willing to study. So her mother and father faced many problems. Even they had to move out of the village also, and they shifted to her grandmother's house that is in Rajouri, where she completed her 12th. And after that, uh, she got college with the support of a family member and friends. She got admitted in Jammu Medical College, where she studied for 5 years and got a degree of MBBS. Okay, sorry, she studied MBBS, and since her childhood, she was a very active and goal-oriented type of girl, no, willing to do anything, something different. So in the school time also, during her school time also, she attended many camps, climbed mountains, and she was a girl guide, isn't it? And after she became a doctor, she appeared in an interview to join armed forces, and she got selected, where she was trained for 6 months, and now she is a naval officer. Okay, doctor. And this is the picture of submarine, everyone knows, I think. And actually ladies are not allowed to enter into this, go into this submarine. Okay, but in the ship, now earlier it was not allowed, but now ladies can go, especially she is a doctor, so doctor has to be there in the ship along with the crew members, sailors, and officers and other, isn't it? And they had to look after for case if there is any incident or any disease or anything, hygiene maintenance or so. That's why she got a chance to go into naval ship. Okay, this is the picture of a naval ship, inside view of the naval ship. And as being a doctor, she carried out regular checkups for officers, sailors, everyone, isn't it? And she was the first woman to lead a passing out parade. And her seniors actually, after observing her for 3 years, when they thought that, oh, she is the correct person to lead the parade, she got a chance to lead it. And in that parade where she was leading, there were 4 platoons, and she had to give 36 commands in the entire parade. And she did it with a loud voice, exactly with a perfection, isn't it? That was a big achievement for her. And it was not a new, she actually practiced it for last 1 month for the same, but actually she was practicing it since her childhood, because she was a girl guide during her school age, isn't it? And so her name was Wahida Prism. Prism name was given by her father. Prism is like a kind of glass, where from one side, if suppose a ray of light enters it, from the other side it disperses out into 7 colors. That means as a rainbow. Means not like bow, 7 colors. Okay, so with your color. So her actually father wanted her to shine like a prism. Isn't to fly like fly high, fly means to fly high, or we can say to come out in flying colors. That is why her father gave her the name Prism. Thus her name is Wahida Prism. She is a doctor in Indian Navy still, and it is about an Indian honor woman, Lieutenant Commander Wahida Prism. So there are 3 wings of different services: Indian Army, Indian Air Force, Indian Navy. Different uniforms they have, है ना. Actually as per the occasion उनका भी अलग अलग type का होता है uniform. And these are the logos of all these 3 wings of defense services.